You let me know when it's recording.
It's recording.
It's recording. Hello.
Hi, my name is Ronan Colfer.
My name is Ollie Fine.
I'm Jake Douglas.
Hi, my name is Ryan McVeigh.
Division within a family, division within a community.
And you have these two sides of the community, and they both have different loyalties.
The inability to face the truth, essentially, because of the way that you've been raised and the community that you surround yourself in.
This is such a novel show and novel story that some of us know exist, but not enough actually know about.
Regular people with regular lives who are then confronted with this information, this realization.
This is a community that has been shaped for generations around this institution and around the church. And then this is a moment where some of them start to feel betrayed.
This brother that wants to find justice for his brother.
It's just someone who kind of found the purpose,
who doesn't have a voice anymore.
For a reason that was bigger than himself.
The ripples of things that happen in the past and how they like show up now. Yeah, the wild of it.
We are making a play that hasn't been done before.
It felt so real, and I could really feel the community and their values.
It's been a really joyous experience to work with a writer who has such a belief in the material.
And also the subject matter is so important.
I feel like the topic itself is obviously a very heavy one, a very emotive one.
It's like something that people deal with on a very regular basis. It's like a very specific example that's sort of brushed over, I think, by history, and in a way that, yeah, it's like, oh, that happened, but what about how it's affecting people now? You know, what about the generational trauma?
Culturally, how it's affected the Irish society.
I suppose what we're exploring in this play is the big grey area in the middle.
Getting the story out there to as many people as we can.
You know, the Fringe is about, you know, it's a mixing pot of comedy and drama and everything, and there's so many shows that can be really overwhelming, but you go to Assembly George Square and you know you're going to get something good.
By bringing it to Edinburgh, it just gives us the chance to share that story with an audience who deserve to learn about that history in Ireland.
I don't know, but that's what makes it interesting.
Once you see the play, once you see the characters, them kind of living through it, it eases you into it, and you see it a bit more clearly, and it doesn't weigh you down so much. It's not hitting you over the head and bogging you down with this very heavy topic.
Some of them, I think, can expect to feel seen, to feel like they connect to the show.
We hope that what we're presenting feels like a representation of the truth.
The funds are going to be used to help us make this happen.
There's a lot of elements to bring in a good play to life.
We want to make sure that everyone is fairly paid. You know, we're in an industry where pay is very unfair for a lot of artists.
To make sure they have enough costs to cover them throughout the entire month of Edinburgh.
Whether it's the writing or the performances or the direction.
You know, like properly marketing our show, like having all the music that we want.
The technical side or the set.
The things that you think don't cost anything but actually, you know, incrementally add up to so much.
Our part in bringing that to you is the hope that we can not become millionaires, but that we can somewhat be compensated for that.
To be able to do those little extra things that really make a difference.
I found that this topic, just the topic itself, you know, that of the abuse plus the church, I felt is global.
It marks the 20th anniversary of the Friends Report, and I feel like it couldn't be a better time to bring this story to Edinburgh.
Like with certain cases, like, you know, you have Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein, which I know weren't related to the church, but, you know, it just kind of gave us more of an insight into this kind of topic, into the kind of abuse, and I felt people were more kind of open to discussing it and finding out about it. Whereas when in the past with the church, it was definitely a lot more taboo and people just didn't want to speak about it.